Welcome to our Skeena Maps Portal how-to video series. The Skeena Maps Portal is an online mapping portal developed by the Skeena Knowledge Trust to provide a collaborative mapping environment for organizations operating within the Skeena watershed. The portal is intended to complement the data stored within the Skeena Salmon Data Center by providing expanded functionality to explore spatial data, build and print maps, perform basic exploratory analyses, and share maps with collaborators. In this video, we will be demonstrating how to use the Map Viewer function of the Skeena Maps portal to explore and customize maps. The first step is to navigate over to the Skeena Maps portal, which you can either do by typing maps.skeenasalmon.info into the navigation bar of your web browser, or by using a search engine to search for Skeena Maps Portal, as we are doing here. This brings us to the Skeena Maps portal homepage, where you can find the main search bar and drop-down menus. For this demonstration, we will be opening the Lake Cathlin watershed map, so I will use the search bar to search for Lake Cathlin, select the map, and click on the View Map button. You can see that the map viewer has opened up a large map window, which lets you view the spatial data more easily than in the preview. You can also change the background map to another selection such as satellite imagery, topographic map, or no background using the button on the bottom left-hand side of the map window. Expanding the Layers menu on the top left-hand side will show you a listing of all the layers included on the map. You can see this map includes the Lake Cathlin watershed boundary, Parcel Map BC parcel fabric, known BC fish observations and fish distributions, fish passage assessments, water rights licenses, and streams. Clicking on the arrow next to each layer name will show layer symbology. You can customize the map by showing or hiding layers by clicking on the eye icons and rearranging the drawing order by dragging and dropping the layers into a different order. Some of the larger layers and remote layers may be scale restricted, which means the layer will not draw or show up on a map until you have zoomed into a smaller area extent. Scale restricting is applied to large or complex layers so that fewer features are shown at once and the time required to render the features is reduced. Remote layers are datasets directly connected via DataBC's data connection services following Web Map Service or WMS protocol and provide us with up-to-date information but with a few limitations on supported features within the Maps portal. The parcel map layer is one of the scale-restricted remote layers, and you can see that it says Legend is not available at this scale. However, if you zoom in on the map either with your mouse wheel or using the zoom buttons on the bottom right-hand side, the layer will appear at the larger scale. To view the attributes for a particular feature, expand the menu on the bottom right-hand side by clicking on the three dots. The Simple Query tool will be selected by default, and you can see here is highlighted in green. You will need to have the layer you are interested in querying selected in the Layers menu. For example, I will select the known BC fish observation layer and select an observation point to bring up the attributes for that point. To make it easier to identify features from the layer of interest, you can hide the other layers by clicking on the eye symbol to toggle layer visibility. Measuring tools are available under the Options menu on the top right-hand side. Expand the menu and click on Measure to open the Measure toolbar. You can set the units of measurement and then click on the map to measure features. You can measure distances, areas, or bearings using the Measure tool and save your measurements as a layer on the map if you choose. For example, to add an area to the map and save it as a layer, open the Measure tool. Select Measure by Area, set the units to square kilometers, and click on the map to draw the vertices of the area. Complete the measurement by left-clicking and save the area as a layer by selecting the Add as Layer icon. Now if I expand the Layers menu, you can see a new layer titled Measurements has been created. The option to print the map to PDF is also found under the Options menu on the top right-hand side. It functions similarly to the print function on the map layer preview. Enter a title and description, select an output sheet size, how you would like to include the legend, the page orientation, and print resolution. Click on the Print button to initiate the creation of the output PDF file. You can either return to the Print menu by clicking on the Back button or download the file by clicking on the Download button. This brings us to the end of this demonstration. I hope you found it helpful. Be sure to check out our help pages and other videos for a more in-depth look into how you can leverage the Skeena Maps Portal for your research and management needs. If you want to find out more about the Skeena Knowledge Trust, please visit our website at skeenatrust.ca. For specific questions or suggestions, please send us an email at info@skeenatrust.ca.